Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of our podcast, the Top 3 Podcast. Today, I have the special honor to have a special guest with us, straight out of Somaliland and India. The one, the only, Alif. Woo! Obviously, today is a special day because Liverpool is playing Chelsea next week, and it was only fair that we have a Liverpool fan to defend.
Yes, sir.
The beautiful Reds. The ugly Reds. So, to my left, we got Mr. Sam. To my front, we got Mr. Fola. And today on our special menu, we got Afcon. What is going on with Ivory Coast? Where will Nigeria end up? Find out next. We got Messi wins the Best Player Award. Yeah. How the hell did Messi finesse another award? Find out next. We got the Premier League Team of the Season so far. Find out next. And then the main event of the evening. We got the Liverpool versus Chelsea match preview. And then we got the Liverpool versus Chelsea combined 11. Without further ado, take us into the promised land.
Oh, Nigeria qualified. Equatorial Guinea qualified. So today we're going to find out if Congo is qualifying. Apparently, do you think Congo have a good chance of like?
I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I couldn't tell you one Congolese player, bro. I don't know what they got, bro. I don't know what they have with them, bro.
Pat, does Bolasi still play for Congo?
No, he hasn't played in years. So honestly, like I'm gonna let you guys know, from the Congolese perspective, the point of view. We played 2 games where I personally believe the 2 games, and it's not even to be biased, 2 games where we should have won the game. The first game, honestly, we played against a less stronger opponent. We should have won. We dominated, especially the second half. When it comes to the final third, with all due respect to my Congolese brother, it's like they're hellish chicken. They shoot from anywhere. They don't pass when they should pass. And then the Morocco game, we started applying pressure at the second half. We got a spy on our team, but we'll talk about him later, Mr. Bakambu, missing penalties, missing one-on-ones. You're supposed to be the leading striker. Bring me back, Dieu merci, Mbokani, because we need that, brother. But, it's terrible. You can't be the main man. You can't be the player that played in Europe, played in Villarreal, played wherever, be the leading striker of your team, and arguably being the worst player, the worst striker on the team. As soon as he went off, we played better.
Do you know, I was going to say that's the best thing about Afcon, because Afcon, you can be performing well in your respective leagues you play in, but once you come to Afcon, it's way different. Because like you said with the Congolese player, same thing with Nigeria, we're having problems with Osimhen. Osimhen is missing chances up and down. The reason why we qualified was through a penalty. Iwobi is playing ass for us. Samuel Chukwueze is playing ass for us. A lot of players are playing ass for Nigeria, and that's the beauty. Do you know the highest goal scorer in Afcon is apparently a Cape Verde player, and I never heard about a Cape Verde player in my life.
Me neither.
And so that's the main.
Shout out Cape Verde.
That's the main beauty about Afcon. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I said from the beginning of the first episode, I think Senegal is gonna go through. And also, I'm so sorry to cut you short. And also, I forgot to say Algeria got disqualified.
Let's all clap it up. Let's all clap it up for Algeria getting disqualified.
1, 2, 3. Viva l'Algérie!
But in terms of Senegal, I don't want them to win. You already know why, because they destroyed Egypt, and I'm a Mo Salah fan. And the pain of seeing the African king, the Egyptian king, the pain of seeing him cry in the Afcon final and then the FIFA qualifier,
back to back.
It hurt my soul, and I just don't like Senegal anymore. So I hope Egypt win, obviously, or Morocco.
Afcon king. Somebody that's going back to England.
African king. I said African.
Egyptian.
Oh, African. Okay.
African king.
I don't think he deserved the African king.
African king is crazy. Egyptian king.
Egyptian king.
So who's the African king?
African king is Eto, for sure.
Wait, but right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Where's the crown? I give it.
You gonna say
Salah. I think he
Osimhen?
wears
Don't
it,
say
bro.
that. Don't even.
No. Okay, as of right now.
As of right now, you can argue Osimhen.
No.
Don't even try that.
Don't even
Like,
do
sit
that.
down.
Don't even do
You said
that.
right.
The way you said that, you didn't
personally,
believe it.
I don't
No,
think so.
he didn't even say that with confidence. So
But
don't.
you said right now.
Yeah.
And right now, it's Osimhen.
No, it's not. No, it's
Osimhen's
not.
not even doing it for his country. Like at least before
Like, they're
Salah
not-
went out, you know.
As of right now,
Well,
he
Salah,
pulled
Salah,
them back.
Salah wasn't doing
No,
well
I
for
said
his
at least
country too.
before he went out with the injury, he pulled them out. I think you guys.
Yeah, in the first game, goal and assist.
But he was- he did play
No,
well.
no.
He didn't have a good
play well.
Listen,
He
wait,
was
wait,
in a
wait.
sprint fest.
He didn't have a good performance, but he still
He stood up
provided.
to the occasion. Yeah,
You-
Penalty in the 93rd
he
minute
made-
provided. Okay, I'm not gonna. He had a shit game. His assist, it was a missed kick. I'm not gonna act like he had a good game.
Okay.
But without that assist and that penalty scored, they don't make it through.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give him that credit.
Yeah. And with Osimhen, to be fair, he's had shit games too, but and nothing else. It's just shit games. He hasn't really done any other thing except for that.
But
He-
I could
what
give Osimhen the excuse because like
No.
they're creating.
Look, honestly, this topic is irrelevant because to try to argue that Osimhen is the African king right now, it makes no sense.
Exactly. First of all,
He's
never
not
dragged
even-
this
He's not
country.
even first in his league. He doesn't have the most goals in his
Not
league.
even dragged this
What-
country
wait,
to the
wait,
World
wait,
Cup
wait,
yet.
wait,
Like he's
wait,
done
wait.
nothing.
Our African king.
So
African king
Salah,
is not.
Salah hasn't finished first in the league in a long time.
I'm saying right now.
But he
I'm not
did.
talking
Do you
about finishing
think-
no,
first.
but we're
to being
talking
first.
about right now. The
We're talking about
conversation
right
was
now.
right
It's
Okay,
current
right
moment.
now, right now.
Yeah.
But
Current moment, 14 goals, number 1 in assists, number 1's in goals, and
Second
first in the
in-
league.
Okay, hold on. For me personally, the African king should be the best player on the team that wins the trophy. Before it was Mane, before that it was Mahrez. For me, as of right now, the African king is still Sadio Mane because Senegal are the best team in the nation. The continent, sorry, Senegal, Mane is arguably their best player or their leaders, quote unquote. There's no way you can take that crown off of them.
No, you can't take in terms of like they're the African kings, Senegal. But for me, when you're talking about African king, it you have to play in Europe because it's not solely just off what you've done. It's like the best player in the best African player right now.
So you-
he's playing in
What?
Saudi Arabia.
Wait. But the best African player right now was Osimhen. They
No,
gave him the cup for best African player right
No,
now.
Osimhen is better. Salah is better than Osimhen.
Yeah, Salah is better. Like obviously, I'm not gonna argue about that. But right now, it's Osimhen.
But that was
Yeah,
about
but
last
we're
season. That was last
talking-
season.
What are you
that was
talking
last
about?
season.
He won this.
that
I swear he won
award.
this year.
But the award was for last season of
Yeah, it was-
winning
No,
the league and getting into.
So but we're going off last season, like to
No,
base the
Ronaldo.
arguments.
We're
To base the
talking
arguments.
right now.
Right now.
We're
like
talking
in
right
this
right
current
now.
moment.
And let's not be biased here. Let's be fair. You know?
Yeah, I know you guys are
I know,
Nigerians. You guys,
yeah,
you
I
know,
know,
pride, but
like,
Osimhen
yeah.
is not touching Salah, right?
But any-
Yeah, let's
I
be
don't
honest.
career-wise, no, he's not.
No,
touching
no,
it.
right now he's not touching him.
Right now, somebody's still in the.
And why do you say career-wise?
I
Career-wise,
guess
we don't know.
is Egypt still?
Yes,
in
Yeah,
Afcon?
there's still the
There is.
Afcon.
Because we don't know.
You guys are not struggling.
Are you not struggling? 1-0, 1-0,
No,
1-0.
we're qualified. We're qualified.
You
But so are
barely
they.
went
So
through.
are they.
Three goals.
I think
Three
it's
goals
getting
scored.
too hot. I think it's getting too hot. I think we need to move on.
Every time we
This-
bring up Salah's name, this
I-
guy's
yeah.
nightmare.
Yeah, I think maybe we need to move
But
on
listen,
from this controversy. Let's take it to a different controversy. You know, somebody won an award recently, and it became a very controversial topic. Messi winning the FIFA Best Player for 2023.
I don't really
What are
like.
you guys' thoughts on that?
I don't really like how the world is still like still on Messi's. They're still like saying Messi is this, Messi is that, Messi is that. Like I don't think Messi is the best to me personally. I see a lot of people try to justify saying that because he won the World Cup, he deserved the Ballon d'Or. To me, Haaland was better than him. De Bruyne was better than him, but they still give it to Messi. Now we're seeing the best because if we're using that argument, what's his name? Ronaldo is playing very well in Saudi.
Don't. What you mean don't?
What you do in a shit league like Saudi does not matter.
It does.
How does it matter
Okay,
to
so-
the Ballon d'Or?
so-
Ronaldo should get the Ballon d'Or because he has 30 goals
Messi, but look at me.
in
Sorry, I'm so sorry. But like, look at Messi though. Messi too is playing in a shit league too.
I don't. He's playing in. It's not as bad
So
as Saudi.
What?
Well, I beg to
In
differ.
terms of
I don't think it's
in
bad.
terms of overall quality throughout the league, because Saudi they have better stars, right, on different teams. That's true. But in terms of like quality from top to bottom,
Like you mean the
MLS is better.
disparity?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fair.
the
So
disparity.
you think Messi should have won the best award?
I'm not saying you should have won it. I understand both. Like some people were saying that the World Cup was just outside of the criteria, right? So if it like somebody said like he won it on like the 18th and the award was 21st or whatever. So if you go by that criteria, then yeah, he shouldn't have won it. But still, I understand why you would give it to him because it's like 3 days in between. But
I think that's the problem. I think that's the thing, that whoever is giving out these awards, they're not making the criteria known, to the rest of the public. We're not really sure what's going on. We're not really sure. They're just almost like they're giving out an award based on opinion, And a lot of people support Messi, but a lot of people also support Haaland. And if you look at just the numbers, I don't want to just bring up numbers, not always about numbers. But if you bring up about the numbers, Haaland was the best player in the world last year.
Yeah, winning a treble, most goals in Premier League history. Winning your team, exactly. I mean, come on.
But not even that. Messi won the best award last year. So last January 2023, Messi won the best award. They said it's because he won the World Cup. Yeah. So that's why he won last year. So if he's winning this year, what is it about? Because you can't win back-to-back trophies
you're
for the same trophy.
But his best player, I was going to ask, his best player is not like based on last season?
What is best player based on? The whole 2023?
It's the entire year.
Yeah, it's based, I think it was from like, don't correct me for the dates, I think it's from December 21st or 20th to like August 20th, like some stuff like that.
So 2022 December 21 something.
Exactly, but Argentina won the World Cup like December 19th.
Listen, I think I would agree. Ever since Messi won the World Cup, like everybody jumped on calling him the GOAT, which I think he is, like with the World Cup. But there is definitely a narrative like pushing for Messi and kind of giving him that
it's PR. It's PR.
It's definitely PR. Part of it is definitely PR because
moving to America, as well, and all the media attention he's gotten from that, and
like he just lost in preseason against Dallas, and we don't hear anything about it.
Imagine if that was Ronaldo.
Exactly.
I was gonna say I agree with you. I think it's all PR. I feel like they're trying to push, but I don't feel like it's America. I don't think because he went to America, that's why everyone is pushing that. But I feel like everyone just wants Messi to be like the GOAT, because
he is like, you can't argue.
He's the GOAT.
Yes, you can.
How?
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that right now.
You want to do that with me?
A topic for a different day.
Topic for a different day. But I believe, because World Cup has like eluded like Messi for a long time, so finally him winning this, like everyone has to like basks in the glory, like damn, this is the best player and all that kind of stuff. You understand?
That's
to fulfill his legacy.
That's
This is kind of off topic, but what I don't like is how people are criticizing Ronaldo for talking about how these awards have lost integrity when they've been lost integrity, right? So like we've like on Twitter we all talk about, or like within ourselves we all talk about how the award has lost credibility. Yet when Ronaldo mentions it, it's he's crying about it. Like Lewandowski not winning the Ballon d'Or in what 2021?
2020.
2020? It was 2021.
But it was 2020. They canceled it. Then 2021, Messi won it.
Exactly. He should not have won it.
Yeah, I know.
So
like
it's been
for me. It lost when in 2010 Spain won the World Cup. They gave it to Messi. Usually the World Cup years, you always give it to the best player on the team that wins the World Cup. In 2013, Ribéry won the treble. They gave it to Ronaldo.
Yeah.
In 2014, Germany won the World Cup. They gave it to Ronaldo. In 2018, France won the World Cup. They gave it to Modric. So it's been losing its value. Yeah. The only reason, like honestly, the first time people should have spoken about it was in 2010 when it wasn't Messi, when it was Messi that won it instead of Iniesta or instead of Snyder, for example. Yeah. But now, after Ronaldo, Modric in 2018, and then even now, Haaland, Messi, people understand that these awards don't really mean much. Like obviously, from the outside, for us, it doesn't mean much, but for the players, that's a big deal. Like, imagine you're Neuer, you win the best keeper of the tournament, you're the best player for Germany, you don't win the Ballon d'Or. You're Ribéry, you win the treble with Bayern, you don't win the Ballon d'Or. Like, it's affecting them. Like, for the player perspective, I definitely understand. But for the fans, me personally, these awards don't mean anything because it's a popularity contest.
Plus, like, I don't understand how you have to have FIFA Best Player Award and Ballon d'Or. Like, I don't. Why so many different?
So many different trophies that mean the same thing.
But anyways,
let's move to
now player.
The Premier League, team of the season so far.
Okay.
So far.
So announce it, keeper.
Keeper.
Okay.
I don't need to talk.
Do we want to write this now?
No, we can just like each go like verbally, I think.
Okay. So starting from the man who's gonna hold it down, the goalkeeper, I will say Alisson. I'll put Alisson there, but I want to give a huge shout out to Vicario. I think he's been a very good goalkeeper for Tottenham. I think nobody was expecting him to do this good, but I'll give it to Alisson.
Also Martinez, he's been a good goalkeeper. Yeah. They're third in the league right now, so he definitely deserves shouts as well. But obviously, I'd give it to Alisson. Without him, we would not be first. Don't forget we're first, by the way. But we would not be first in the league. So I would give it to Alisson as well.
Honestly, it was a strong consideration between two keepers for me. I was either thinking of Onana from Man United or Alisson, but I decided to go for Alisson. You know, I think Alisson's the better keeper. For me, he's the best keeper in the world, and he's arguably a top 2, top 3, or even top 1 keeper in the history of the Premier League. So for me, Alisson.
I think, I think Alisson took us. It's quite obvious. Alisson, to me, I always rated Alisson as the best keeper in the league, so Alisson for sure.
Next position.
The right back position. Okay, maybe people, they come after this player a lot of times for his defensive woes, but I think he's been exceptional this season for his team, and that's Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'll put him as my starting right back.
Yes, sir. I would put him as my starting right back as well. He's been very good defensively. He's done some mistakes. He's had mistakes, but he's been very good. He's scored. He's controlled. He's played inverted. So he's been amazing for us. I'd put Trent.
Yeah, I think this is the only position that's like undisputed.
No-brainer.
Best right back in the world. Already a top 10 right back in the history of football. Wow. Trent Alexander-Arnold, you are a footballer, my brother.
That's crazy.
You are a footballer, my brother. So I go for Trent.
And we all know his answer. He's going to say Trent, even though he wants to say
Reece James.
He even admitted, by the way, this Chelsea fan admitted that Trent is better than Reece now. He finally admitted it. There's screenshots. I have screenshots.
Let's not get it heated.
Let's not get group chat related.
Just say the player. Who do you agree? Do you disagree?
Kyle motherfucking Walker.
Okay,
oh my days.
That's his shout. He's entitled to his own opinion.
Okay, but why not? Let him back it up.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. Let's wait till the league finishes. Let's see who finishes first.
What?
No. Trent is winning the race by a landslide right now, but we'll see.
And see,
to end the season.
And I never said Trent. I told Fuller this. Trent is the best player that's played the right back position, not the best right back.
However you want to spin it.
That's another day.
No, because that doesn't make sense to see. Let's see at the end of the season what we're doing so far.
Okay, so far.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
So far.
True. So we have
Kyle
Alisson
Walker.
goal.
Let's just stick with
How? No, but he needs to explain it. No, we're not saying because. No, explain it.
Look at that nervous
By the way, it's
Oh my
3-1. It's 3-1. I think you can see. Unless you have strong
Let him explain it.
backups.
Why is Kyle Walker the best right back in the league?
Because Kyle Walker can attack and defend.
Okay. Messi said. So we have Alisson in goal, Trent right back. For me, the starting center back who should captain this team he's not just going to be the captain for this PL team of season so far, but he's actually the captain of his team as well. Virgil van Dijk, I think he should be in there.
I think that's undisputed. So
yeah, I think it's undisputed.
We'd all say Virgil. Now, in terms of the second center back,
okay.
Listen, what I'm gonna say Saliba. However, I think that Konate is better. Konate has not played most of the season. He's played maybe 50% of the games, but every time he's played against Saliba, he's been the better player. I
have a question. Wouldn't you say him being available is a key point because that's what you're using.
Yeah, we're saying so far.
We just shouted him out. So like that's why I'm saying I think he's a better player than Saliba. However, because it's so far and Saliba has played nearly every game in the Premier League, I would put Saliba as the partnership beside Virgil.
And I want to say Saliba. I will say Saliba as well. But honestly, I've been very impressed with what's this boy's name in Tottenham, Van der Ven. I think he's been very good. But I will give it to I would give it to Saliba. He's been able to stay fit for his club. He's had some consistent performances, and like we said, it's so far. Van der Ven got injured pretty early. He's been out for Tottenham, so I'll put Saliba there.
Me personally, there's no question, man. Wheelo, what a player. Saliba, what a player. I keep saying this when him and Fofana were playing in France, the world knew who was better. It was Wheelo. So I'll go Saliba. A shout that no one has mentioned that I think kind of transformed this Aston Villa team. Pau Torres, defensively, he is able to play the high line because of his speed and his ability to recover. And the passing, the better has a left foot, the better can play. So for me, Pau Torres is over there, but obviously undisputed. VVD, Saliba. There's no question about this.
Do you agree, disagree?
This guy wants to be different, I swear.
Yeah, I think Saliba.
Okay.
Left back.
To me, the left back position is kind of weak right now. Robertson's hurt.
Robertson is out?
He's hurt. He's been out.
For real?
He's been out. Yeah.
So who is playing?
For us, it was Tsimikas, and then it's Gomez now. No. Thing is Gomez. He's been arguably like one of our best players since he's played as a left back, right back, center back. But he hasn't played long enough, so I would say a Dogi. I feel like there's what other players.
I think Vardio, even though not naturally a left back, he's played decent in the left back position.
But £100 million decent.
But
they keep on changing
I give
him
it to
It's very hard to
him and Ake, like who plays more.
They get cooked, both of them.
I give it to a Dogi.
Guardiola and Ake. Me personally, there's a couple. So once again, Aston Villa, Digne. I think he's been solid this year, attacking the flanks, attacking the channels. But obviously, the obvious choice was definitely Destiny Udogie, man. The way Postecoglou plays, it enhances his fullback to play offensive. Like the Pedro Porros, the Udogies.
Nobody mentioned Pedro Porro too in terms of a shout for right back.
But
obviously not better than Trent, but still like.
But like he definitely me personally, I know that as a fullback you'll have to defend first. But I was actually like not happy to see Perisic leave from Tottenham. I think Perisic could have played an also offensive role for that team. But obviously, I'll go for Destiny Udogie too.
Okay. But Perisic isn't like a traditional left back.
Yeah, he is.
So
he isn't. Like, he's like more like 3-5.
3-5, yeah. So I agree with you. I think Digne to me is the best left back. With Udogie against Chelsea, I didn't see him against us. I didn't see him do anything special against us. So
I mean, bro,
against Chelsea argument, huh?
Against Chelsea. See, Amrabat was the best midfielder in the world.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So is this what we're gonna do?
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, we're running out of time.
But I'll say Robertson before he got injured. To me, I think Robertson deserves.
The thing is before Robertson got injured, like he wasn't. He was playing differently. He wasn't playing as high up. So like his impact for us wasn't. He wasn't as good as he was previously.
Do you know why?
Anyways,
we're moving up. We're moving up to the midfield.
I know what you're gonna say. Anyways, on to the midfield.
We're moving on to the midfield position. Now I don't know how you guys want to do this. I'm thinking like 4-3-3. Yes,
one holding.
I'll go.
But I will say, and I will come back to this when we get to the attacker. I could see it as a 4-2-4, but I'll explain myself later. 4-3-3. I'll put our holding will be Rodri, I think, personally.
Thing is has he been fit most of the season? He missed a few games.
He missed a few games,
beginning of the year.
Still,
he got a red cards. He got a couple red cards.
There's also
Douglas Luiz was gonna make it for my team as well.
Just do the three.
All three. Okay, so I'm gonna put forth Rodri, Rice, and. Okay, this was a bit tricky because he's not an advanced player, but I think Douglas Luiz should make the shout too. I think he should be in there.
Yeah, I think it's tough between Rodri and Douglas Luiz, but I feel like an Aston Villa player needs to make it in.
I think
considering that they're third, they're like a point below City or something like that. So like if you have to, somebody has to get in. You know,
like a DM, 2CM,
and it's not. It could be Watkins, but not really.
Who you got?
In terms of DM.
Yeah, you're three.
My three midfield. Midfield, I would put Douglas Luiz, McAllister.
Wait, okay. You're giving out your three, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your own three?
Mine was Douglas Luiz, Rice, and Rodri.
I mean, the two DMs.
No. I said I'll put one. Rodri will be the furthest back, and then Rice and Douglas Luiz in center midfield position.
His midfield's not scoring.
Yeah, I'm not scoring goals.
We don't have to play with an attacker.
For me, I feel like
Rice can carry the ball.
For me, in terms of that DM position, it'd be Rice, Luiz, or Rodri. I would have put Rice if Arsenal didn't choke like they normally do, like they tend to bottle. If they didn't bottle, I would have put him there, but unfortunately,
it's not
the
over
DNA is just bottles.
So who's your three?
So I'm gonna put McAllister. He's been playing as a 6.
McAllister?
He's been playing as a DM, but
Man, this nigga.
he's been playing as a,
lazy,
listen. Listen, the reason why we're so good this season is because we invented our midfield, right? He's at the heart of that reinvention of our midfield. Without him, like Jones has been good, but it's primarily been him and Soboslai that's been the two people that have reinvented our midfield. If you saw him play against Newcastle, if you saw him play against Bournemouth, or that assist that he had for Nunez a few weeks ago, he's been incredible for us. We're first in the league. Reinvented our midfield.
Okay, strong.
First in the league counter, bro. How many times you said it today?
Strong, strong points there from Alif. Okay, Patrice, let's hear your midfield.
Okay, for me, my midfield, what I would put.
I'll put Silva too. That's my 3.
So your 3 was
Silva, McAllister, Luis.
So for me, honestly, at first I was thinking of putting Declan Rice, but I just think that the way Arsenal play, it's not like he's really improved the team. I think they play much slower. I don't know if it's down to him as the holding mid or if it's down to the coaching. So, I don't know. Me personally, I'll put Douglas Luiz. And Arsenal is looking to sign Douglas Luiz as well, which is a telling sign. You're not looking to sign someone off your rival if he's going to be on the bench. So I'll put Douglas Luiz. I actually put Declan Rice as the 8, just based on his performance. And as the other 8, that's where it's tricky. But even I think I have to go, and I'm gonna bring haters onto this due to injury purposes. But Matters is in there.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Obviously, to me, that would have been the most obvious one to play that 10 position. But we're saying season so far, it started off the season exceptionally well, but I just don't think he's had enough bandwidth.
Okay, that's true. So if we do season so far, I think as the 8, I have to put Foden then.
Okay, yeah, Foden's a great shout too.
So my 3 is Douglas Luiz, Rice, and Foden.
Sam.
So for me, I'm gonna go with Rodri, DM, Foden, 8, and on the other side of the midfield, KDB just came back from me.
Like 2 games.
I'm gonna put Bruno Guimaraes.
Okay.
Nah.
Interesting shout.
Tell me.
Interesting shout.
So wait.
Interesting
Tell me.
shout.
No. We have to.
We have time,
Shout.
bro.
Yeah. Why do you think Bruno should be? I'm playing further ahead of Foden.
Not further ahead.
You said Foden 8, and then on the other side of the midfield.
Well, I'm trying 2 8s.
Okay,
one
2
person
8s.
attacks,
Okay.
one person plays box to box and everything. So I just think Bruno G is a good player to me. I think he's helping his team progress.
He's a good
in the
player.
midfield
He's
and
I
everything.
love him.
I don't have to follow the crowd and like.
No, that's
suck.
fair.
That's fair. Me personally, I like Bruno Guimaraes. I think Bruno Guimaraes is a good player. I think he fits perfectly due to the Newcastle, the grind, the hard-nosed mentality. But for me personally, I like my midfielders to, being able to receive the ball in the half turn, not just being pressing merchants, foul merchants. I need a little bit more from you.
I trying to say Bruno, his technical ability is not. I feel like he's able to progress the ball because he's one of the main carriers for them.
Because, if you look at Newcastle, most of the goals they concede is because they actually don't have a true number 6.
Yeah.
Because they're unable to protect the middle.
The midfield gets run through quite a bit.
That's not his fault for his coach not solving that issue.
I mean, technically it was the gambler, Tonali, but he went ahead and, decided to act like Michael Jordan. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's why it went that way it did.
Because, my midfield, like I said, my midfield is going to be a solid defender with Rodri. Bruno G is my box to box.
That's real. That's real.
Move side to side, tackle everything, and Foden.
And that's a good midfield.
Yeah.
Together, if they were to all play together, I think out of all the midfield we built, that's probably the most complete.
Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna say
I just had to use my brain.
I agree. I was gonna say I agree with Alif that definitely a Villa player should be there. From what you guys have said, I will switch it. I'll take Rodri out because I think a City player should be there as well and a Villa.
Let me switch
I'll
mine too.
put. I'm gonna put David Luiz defensive midfield. I still want to put Rice. I think individually, he's just had some really good games for Arsenal. I think so. I put him there, and then up front I'll have Foden.
For me, I would keep McAllister because he's been playing out of position and he's been our best midfielder, and I'd play him as a 8. Luis McAllister and Guimaraes, I completely forgot about him.
I would like what Patrice said. Do you really think? I don't really think Rice is really like he's improved Arsenal's midfield because he's like made it more rigid and more defensively proper. Like, but I don't really think he's been amazing.
The thing is, he has actually been amazing to me.
Yeah,
I feel like
so too.
like Arsenal, they haven't been able to finish their chances, which is why they haven't been as good, right? Look at Martinelli. He had what 2 goals or 1 goal before he scored that brace.
Yeah.
Saka has 5 goals or less. So to me, like I feel like it's unfair to compare Arsenal this year and last year, and then say that Rice being there, if he did make them better, they would have been better. Because
I think personally that the issue with Arsenal this year is that they're much slower with their transition. Like when they counter, they take much more time to go from their box to the other box, and that has to do like because let's not also forget they signed Kai Havertz and they play him in the middle too. But Granit Xhaka, 1 pass you're through. Partey, 1 pass you're through. Declan Rice, Havertz, it's 1.
But see,
2,
I was going to say...
It's slow.
I was going to say, to some point, I agree with you, but I don't think that's Rice's fault. Like, if you look at Rice, he's very much, he wants to get the game going, get the game, get some tackles in, try and bring the ball forward, play forward. I don't think it's his fault. My problem is Havertz. I think that's the problem. Also, bro, you spend 90 million on a player, you don't even know where to play him. It doesn't make sense. That gap... Because it should be the 8 who's progressing the ball forward, but I feel like Rice is, taking a lot of the burden. He has to share. I think it's
Odegaard that has to do too much. He's dropping in where Rice is supposed to be.
True.
Okay, so for me, I agree with what Patrice said. I think Rice is not the best technically with the ball. Like he's not the Enzo, all those like Rodri kind of players that we give them.
Wrong comparison.
Okay,
wrong comparison.
But no has that one comparison because Enzo is good in like building up with the ball, and that's why I said Enzo.
Okay.
But basically, I'm just saying Rice isn't the best with the ball to his feet, so it's a problem with Arsenal transition. I don't really think it's Havertz's fault because Havertz is meant to be the 10. Like, not the 10, but Havertz is meant to be the player that runs in and smashes the ball in. Havertz's role is not to transition the ball for the team.
He doesn't play the furthest, though.
No. Yeah, you're saying it's Havertz's fault. But you're saying it's Havertz's fault for, like, Rice doing 1-2.
Even then, like, when you watch Arsenal, it's like when you're playing basketball and like the worst player, you're trying to hide him on the field. Like Havertz, it looks like they're hiding him on the field. Like they're not trying to let him like contribute to like the ball progression, the build up. He's literally hiding on the field.
Which is why I said I said Rice. Havertz. I believe Havertz is just to crash the box and smash it in. Like all those players that just smash the lead ball in.
But he's not doing that, so that's affecting their build up. That's affecting their whole midfield.
But this is Arsenal. This is
we can
talk about Arsenal.
The
front three. I'm gonna give my front three all at once. I think on the left side we have Heung-min Son on that side. I think on the right side I'm gonna put Mo Salah, and then up front Erling Haaland. However, a really big shout out to Jared Bowen. I really want to put him in that team somewhere. I would have loved to play a 4-2-4, maybe play 2 strikers, have it be him and Haaland, but we agreed on a 4-3-3. But I think Jared Bowen would be like the 6th man of the team, I think.
For me, I would put Mo Salah, Haaland, and Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son, but I'd like to give a shout to Watkins for striker. Obviously, you wouldn't put him above Haaland. But he's had a really good season. He has maybe 12 goals a season.
Is he still carrying his form? Like I remember he was on the one form when he was like. They've
only played like 1 game in 3 weeks, so I don't like, But yeah, that's my top 3.
Yeah, me personally, the first 2 we already know, Salah, Haaland, and I'll actually give it to Jared Bowen, man. Like he's been doing his thing. West Ham are looking better without Declan Rice, but they're looking great, especially in the front 3. Now that Mikel Antonio, I don't know if he was injured, if he was on the bench, but Mikel Antonio wasn't really playing. It was Bowen up top, and then they had Paqueta, Kudus, all 3 of them cooking, interchanging. So I think for me, Bowen on the left wing.
I like youths, my team. So I'm gonna go with Cole Palmer, my star boy, you know, he's been balling out. Some people that tried to count him up for penalties, but he's been balling out. I'll go Cole Palmer. I'll go with Salah. I don't want to say Salah because like everyone says Salah, so I'm going to be different. I'm going to go with Jared Bowen for damn. But where would I?
Let him let. We'll cook him after.
That'll be too much. Okay, so what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with Bukayo Saka.
Wow.
Haaland and Jared Bowen.
Okay.
Yo,
no, that's fair.
No. Cook him. Let's go.
Wait, no more Cole Palmer?
Yeah, what happened?
I think Cole Palmer will go 6. Why
would you not put Salah in there?
Salah is there, but I don't want. All of you guys said Salah. I just want to be different.
No. Yeah. It's not about being different. It's about what we saw.
Exactly.
But like, I'm seeing Bowen is playing well too. I think Bowen deserves to be in there.
Over Salah.
Over Salah, but that's my own opinion.
Saka over Salah.
Saka, no, why not? But
okay, wait. So, do you think Salah is having Saka is having a better season than Salah?
No. Is Bowen having a better season than Salah?
How was the records?
14 goals, 8 assists.
Where's Bowen?
11.
He has like 11 goals. Either way, Salah's number
11 goals.
Yeah.
Either way, Salah.
I think that deserves to be in the.
Is he having a better season than Salah?
I think that.
Does he have a better season so far than Salah?
So two players can have good seasons?
No, that's not the question we're asking. So far, is Jared Bowen having a better season than Mohamed Salah?
I think they're having good seasons.
No, that's not the answer.
That's the question I'm asking you. I didn't ask. Yes, I agree with you. They're having good seasons. But so far in the Premier League, is Jared Bowen having a better season than Mohamed Salah on the right wing position?
So could you say the records again? He said 11 goals.
Jared Bowen has 11 goals.
Salah has the most goals, most assists, and he's number 1 in the league.
I think yeah.
Who has most assists?
With
Haaland has 14 too. They both have 14.
No assists
is Salah.
Salah
with 8.
But I thought you said joint assist.
Joint goals.
Joint goals. Okay. Bowen, I think Bowen deserves to be my team.
No.
When Carragher puts Cole Palmer in his team, nobody questioned Jimmy Carragher. Why can't I put?
But did Jimmy Carragher put Mo Salah in his team?
Did he? I didn't.
He did. He put Salah in his team. The difference is,
okay,
you put the players that deserve it no matter what, and then after there's leeway for maybe one player.
So tell me why Bowen doesn't deserve it at all.
That's not what we're saying. Nobody has said that.
Okay.
We're saying.
So why are you questioning me on me putting my Bowen?
Obviously he has his reasons.
He has bias. He has hatred.
He's a Chelsea. He's a
Chelsea. I mean, I'm so sorry. I don't want the fans to think.
Don't forget, he tried to put Palmer in he tried to sneak Palmer in. There were 9th in the Premier League, and he tried to sneak 6 penalties, and they tried to put Palmer in.
Why are you trying to deny Palmer's excellence?
And now he's trying to switch the topic again.
I see. I love this discussion because it's just perfect to transition into our next topic. He thinks so highly of Palmer for a reason. He's a Chelsea fan, and he thinks so highly of Mo Salah because he's a Liverpool fan. And would you
to say that you would put Bowen and Saka over Mo Salah, and then when we ask you, have they had a better season? You can't say yes. You say Salah's had a better season than Saka, and you don't even want to answer about Bowen having a better season. He's not able to say that. So to argue that they're both ahead of Salah, but then to not also agree that they're that they've had a better season is blasphemy.
Let me cook this. Let me cook this guy. 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 Let him cook. So Saka's one, I think everyone knows. I was trolling with Saka. I don't know why I said Saka's. I don't want the audience to think I meant Saka.
You said that's your top 3.
I said that's what I'm talking to the audience. I'm talking to the audience.
Audience confused right now.
Yo, relax. And Bowen, why can't I put Bowen in my team? Bowen is having a good season.
That's not what we're saying.
It's because Salah scored 14 goals, 11 assists. Like Bowen is doing.
Why can't it be Bowen?
I'm more impressed because Bowen is doing it on his shit team.
Okay, why can't who's your 3?
My 3?
Yeah.
I think Bowen, Haaland, and my boy Cole Palmer.
This guy changed it again. Let's stop this.
That's fair. Like I was saying,
Palmer.
Like I was saying, there's a reason for why he rates Cole Palmer so much. He's a Chelsea fan.
He thinks he's a football knowledge professor. By the way,
reason.
I was calling you on the group chat though. I was calling on the group chat.
Boys, you have time for this. We're gonna have a special segment just for you two. And he thinks so highly of Mo Salah because he's a Liverpool fan.
It's not highly. It's not highly.
It's not even thinking
this
highly.
guy can't give a reason why Salah's not on the team. That's all we want.
It's fair.
Why is Salah not on the team?
It's pure hatred.
just-
Because I'm believing in the future generation.
Oh my
Future
God.
gen.
That's why-
Listen,
how he wants to
we have an
manage his
audience
team.
to see this delusion right now.
That's how he wants to manage his
Cole Palmer,
team.
Haaland, Salah, then Bowen,
So-
Saka. I mean, you didn't even say Salah.
That's how he wants to manage his team.
Let's move on, let's move on. Let's move on.
If he's building a team and he sees Jared Bowen and he
It's Premier
sees
League
Mo
team of
Salah,
the season so
he's
far.
going
So
to sign.
So far, so Bowen doesn't.
so far.
Wait.
He's
Bowen
nobody's
fits the criteria for Premier League team of the season so far.
Yes.
Cole Palmer
Yeah,
fits
we
the-
agree with you.
So why are you arguing? I don't want to go with Salah. I want to go with.
Listen,
I want to go with Palmer.
He's
I want to go with Palmer. I want to go with Bowen.
Let me see something. There's multiple players that can fit the criteria for being in the team of the season, right?
Oh, yeah,
You can mention Watkins, Haaland. You can mention in midfield Rice, Luiz.
No. Talk about the wings. Talk about wings.
Let me finish my argument. You can mention for DM. You can mention Luiz, Rice, and whatever other DM, right? And you can individually say he deserves it. He deserves to be. Wait, no, let me finish. He deserves to have shouts. He deserves to have shouts. He deserves to have shouts. What he's doing is he's mentioning 3 players. He deserves to have shouts. He deserves to have shouts. Wait, let me finish. He deserves to have shouts. See, that's my top 3.
Okay,
That's his argument. They all deserve to have shouts, so then they should be in it.
Wait.
And it's not first come, first serve.
My turn.
He's trying to do first come, first serve.
It's my turn now.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Let's hear him out.
It's my turn.
Let's hear him
Okay,
out.
please. You guys answer my question. Does Bowen deserve a Premier League team of the season shout?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Does Bowen deserve a Premier League team of the season shout?
Yeah.
Cole Palmer, like put your biases aside.
Okay.
Does Cole Palmer deserve a Premier League of the team?
He could. It's arguable.
I
argue
think,
about it.
I think so.
No.
I think so. If you accept the fact that so does Anthony
It's
Gordon.
okay. It's okay.
I
It's
think
okay. It's
so.
okay. It's okay.
Because between both of
It's
them,
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Elanga too. Then what?
Yo.
yeah, Elanga's
You
playing
see,
well for-
these guys
for
are
Forest.
trolling. And my decision is, I think those two players. I don't want to be like the bandwagon and say
that's
Salah
his
is
team.
this. I just want to put Cole Palmer.
That's his team. It's a
and
controversial
my
team,
team.
but that's his
My
team.
team
That's his
can
team.
guarantee me goals. They are creating for the striker and everything. Like why
No,
am I going
I
so far with?
understand
See, wait. Think about it. My players are attacking because my formation is going to change to 4-2-3-1. Foden is going to go up front.
No need to
No,
get
no
all
need to do all
tactical.
the-
No need to get all tactical. Has
The
to
thing-
pick
the thing
between
is-
Messi and Pedro Neto. He picks Pedro Neto. It's like
No,
similar
the-
kind
the-
of thing he's saying.
is
That's like what he's saying.
This isn't the team of the season that you want the most. It's the best players in the Premier League this season.
But Alif, I think it can change. I think it can change. It's based on preference.
It's based on preference, and that's
It
what
shouldn't be based on preference.
it's
to me.
because he's just basically trying to say because this
Anyways,
is a player that's
okay.
nominated for the award that he can pick. You know, he can put him
Okay.
there. So
Okay,
it's his team.
We'll leave it at that.
So
Agree to
perfect
disagree.
transition into the upcoming game week in the Premier League. We have Liverpool taking on Chelsea. What are your thoughts going into your unbiased thoughts going into the game? We can start from with our guest Alif.
Firstly, I'm not really worried at all. We have players coming back, Trent's coming back, Robertson and Simicast in training. I don't think they're going to be fit. So our backline will probably be Gomez, Konate, Virgil, and Trent, and then Alisson as our goalkeeper. Obviously, we don't have Mo Salah, but Chelsea are not a good team, and we played them in the first game of the season. We played horribly, right? And again, they're not a good team. I want to emphasize that. Again, I think a draw is likely, is possible, and it could be likely just because we tend to we drew against Arsenal. We should have drawn at the very least against Spurs. We drew against City. We drew against Chelsea. But I think that as long as we play good,
Drew
we'll
against
beat them.
United.
Individual game. We're talking about a player. A player's skills are not dependent on one singular game.
Okay, wait.
And now he wants to Google something because he can't figure it out himself.
I
Can't
have
answer
class.
himself. Come on.
Can we please get to the?
No.
Can we please get to the final
He can't
segment
change the
of
game.
this?
He can't change the game.
Can we please get to the final segment of
Did
this?
he not get the goal tie
Patrice,
against City? Did he not get game winner against Fulham? Did he not get the game assisting goal to Virgil van Dijk?
Alif is okay. Alif is okay.
Okay.
Okay. Simon, let's go. From 28th August 2021, Liverpool versus Chelsea draw. 2nd January 2022, Chelsea versus
3
Liverpool
years ago.
draw. 27th February 2022, Chelsea versus Liverpool.
2 years ago.
Liverpool won on penalties. That and was a draw.
Who's home?
I'm not even talking
Let
about
me
the results. I'm talking
continue.
about Trent.
That's why I said I don't think he's changing the. Who's home? Who's I think.
I think you guys are home.
No, I think they're home
They're
because.
home?
Did you play guys at home last time?
I think so.
I think Chelsea are home.
Okay,
Chelsea home.
cancel that. My whole point was he doesn't change the game because when we play each other, what was my point from beginning? We draw, right? And what did I say the match is going to end off? As a draw, right? Okay, no, keep quiet. I'm going through now. So, Chelsea versus Liverpool, I said Liverpool won on penalties, draw, but we drew that match 0-0. Chelsea versus Liverpool again in the FA Cup final, draw 0-0. Liverpool won on penalties. Okay, Chelsea versus Liverpool, Prem 0-0, draw. Chelsea versus Liverpool again, 2023, draw 0-0. Chelsea versus Liverpool again, 1-1.
Some stinky games.
Thank you. When I said it was going to be a stink fest, this nigga was chatting shit.
But wait.
Oh,
See,
no,
we have reasons. We have this time.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is
wait.
I get what he means. Like he's right. The last 4 times we played, it's been draws, right? He's not wrong about that. But when he's saying,
Never doubt me, man. Never doubt me.
Okay.
Anyways, when he's saying that Trent won't change the game, and he's using games from 3 years ago that led to a draw, he's not even bringing Trent's performance in that game. No, let me continue.
Okay, wait.
He's not bringing Trent. He's not mentioning Trent's performances in those games. He's just saying it led in a draw, right? And now Trent, the way we play is different. The way Trent plays is different.
After
right?
I taught you yesterday night.
Trent's form is different, right? So to say that he won't change the game, and your argument is that we drew 4 times, 3 years ago we drew, 3 years ago we drew, 3 years ago we drew last season, like. For that to be an argument to why he won't change the game is not valid.
Okay. My point. Okay, when you guys played all the big teams, have you guys beaten them?
We haven't. But what?
Wait. I'm not done now. Do you guys beat United?
Are we talking about the result, or are we talking about Trent's
you
performance?
guys? Who's talking about Trent? I'm talking about because my whole argument was.
Were we not talking about Trent right now?
Okay. Wait.
Am I going crazy?
Let me talk.
Am I going crazy?
Let me talk. Alif, let me talk.
So, right?
Alif, okay, we're talking about Trent.
Okay.
Alif, we're talking about Trent. Okay.
Trent
Trent played in this position. He played in this new position. What did he do against United? Tell me. Stinker! What did he do against United?
Did he not have?
You see, he kept quiet because he got.
I'm trying to speak.
Speak. What did he do?
Get a sofa score right now.
Niggas trying to use stats.
He was our best player on that game.
We have eye test in that game. Follow. Did Trent do anything crazy in that game?
I mean, obviously, I can't really see that because the game ended 0-0. But at the same time,
high five, my nigga.
But at the same time, you can flip it. They kept a clean sheet 0-0. That's a good defensive
to me, what's flawed.
So either way, you can flip it. And Liverpool were on our ass the entire game. Trent is a huge factor for that. They were constantly attacking us.
Fala, can I say something after you? Fala, can I say something after you? Can I say something after you?
What do you want to say?
When we played them, we were on their ass.
Okay.
We were on Trent's ass.
Okay.
Ask him. He knows. Do you know? When I met this guy, he told me it's just beginning of the season. He can't jump. I swear it's just beginning of the season.
And
first of the league, but you guys gonna win it?
I need to say
Are you guys gonna win it?
I need to say something. He keeps changing the topic.
How am I changing the topic?
Let me talk.
Talk.
Your turn.
He keeps changing the topic, okay? Because what he's doing is I'm trying to mention. He argues that Trent that will not have an impact on on that game, right? Mm-hmm. And then he's bringing performances from 3 years ago. Then he's individualizing performances, mentioning like one. First, he played good against United, and then he's bringing Chelsea. He's not talking about Trent's form as a whole. He's not talking about how the way he plays and the impact he has on our team. He's mentioning one game. Why is this one game gonna change his opinion on if he's gonna impact that game when there's another sample size of 18 games, 17 games? Why are you choosing these 2 specific games? I don't get it.
Okay, Alif.
Okay, this is very interesting to debate about.
Please.
We got 5 more minutes. We'll bun it.
No, bro, I want to do it though.
Please.
Okay, well, stay late.
This is interesting.
Okay, Alif.
Keep it up.
I've watched what you said. In the games we've played, the 2 games, right? 2 games we played. You said I'm using 3 years, 4 years ago. 2023, 2022, eh?
Yes.
What did Trent do for me to say, damn man, Trent can destroy us? Because, no, let me talk. When I watched Chelsea versus Liverpool, it's always a stink fest. Like we always draw each other because like both teams are like out to kill each other and everything. It's not like how we're shit against like Arsenal, how they play against Arsenal and everything. Chelsea is different from that. When they come to us, they fear us. They know they can't beat us.
But don't you
They
think
know they can draw against us. Salah.
But don't you think there are reasons for a different result for this upcoming game week? Mo Salah is not playing. You guys haven't had Cole Palmer all this time, and I'm just saying that.
Why can't Chelsea not beat us?
No, I'm not saying you can. I'm not saying you can beat them.
But you guys are not talking about that.
I think he's showing that he's a delusional fan.
How am I delusional? I'll show you evidence.
Hold on.
No,
listen to what I'm saying.
No, you guys been talking for 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying. What I said was there are reasons to believe that the result this game week will be different from a draw. I didn't say Liverpool will beat Chelsea. I didn't say Chelsea will beat Liverpool. Liverpool are playing without their best player. Chelsea just got a new best player in Cole Palmer. Nunez, has been a good run of form. 10 goals, 10 assists, I think is what he's at right now. Chelsea coming back from a good performance in the EFL 6-1. You guys are going to play each other again in the EFL final. There are reasons for it not to end as a draw. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm like, I'm not trying to say one team is gonna win for sure, but just try to look at the other side. Yeah, it's been a stink fest. History shows it's a stink fest. But it's a new day. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Like he's right. It's been a stink fest multiple times, right? But yeah, like I think we're in for. I mean, it's tough because like against Arsenal, for example, although we should have had that pen. There was that chance that Trent missed, right? So we should have beat them. So it's hard for me to fully say that we'll beat them because we've lacked cutting edge at times, right? We're not, although we are obviously title contenders. I don't feel like we have that same clinicalness that we had in 21-22. So that's why I can't say for certain that because we've had holes. Again, we drew against City, we drew against United. We should have beat United. Spurs, that's not our fault.
We played defensively sound.
And Chelsea, first game of the season, it was the first game, but still, we have to perform. It was not a good Chelsea team. They're 9th in the league. We have to perform. So,
but anyways, great transition to the final segment. Liverpool-Chelsea coming up this game week. And so we're going to build ourselves a Liverpool-Chelsea XI. Currently in the Premier League, I'm going to start first in the goalkeeping position. I'm going with Alisson. Do we have anyone who disagrees and wants to throw in somebody else in there? I go Alisson.
I don't disagree.
Honestly, let me just say my whole defense.
No. We'll take it one at a time.
We'll
take it one at a time. In the right back position, and we're saying so far this season because that's what's leading up to the game week. Right back position, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah. Any opposers?
But I don't disagree.
Is Trent available for the game?
Yeah.
You're sure?
I believe he's going to.
He's back in
Trent.
Center back, we're going to put Virgil van Dijk in there.
I'll put Konate.
And I'll pair him with Konate personally.
Personally, I'll pair him with Thiago Silva.
Okay, we have a Thiago Silva shout. Pat?
Is there really a question? Van Dijk, Ibu.
Who?
Ibu, Konate.
Okay. And then left back position. This was a bit tricky because Chelsea, they do have a left back, but sometimes he plays in the right back. They have a center back. They play left back.
Sometimes it's very confusing, and also for us, Tsimikas injured.
Yeah.
Robertson injured. So I think we should only go off of current form. And to me, current form, I'd put Gomez.
You put Gomez in there?
Chua is back, so
Chua's back. We haven't seen him this season though, so I don't think it's fair.
Personally,
I don't think it's a fair shout. Because I think Tsimikas has been good. Honestly, I think he's been he's hurt right now, but I think Tsimikas has been good.
Gomez, Gomez pocketed Saka. Your Nigerian king.
Oh, not my
that guy.
King.
He doesn't.
No, you're Nigerian, brother.
Yeah, but Saka Nigerian, but tough for another day.
But anyway, so I mean it's tough. It's but off of current form, I'd say Gomez.
Okay, wow. So we have a solid backline of Liverpool defenders. There was a Thiago Silva shout. There was a Thiago Silva shout.
I didn't say Gomez shout.
But we'll see. And then we're moving up to the midfield position now.
Gomez, we'll see.
This one is tricky. Not gonna lie, we've had some some inconsistent performances from both the Liverpool and Chelsea.
We gotta do live
midfield.
reaction to this, man. We gotta do a live match.
That's a great idea.
No, we'll do whatever after the game.
I'll be busy probably, unfortunately.
If I'm being honest, this one is a bit confusing. I might just throw a bunch of names. I'll put Caicedo there. I put Caicedo there. I will put Enzo there. And then I will put Szoboszlai there.
So I'm next, right? I'm gonna put Caicedo. I'm gonna put McAllister, and I'm gonna put Curtis motherfucking Jones. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Curtis Jones coming into the game.
Because we have to think about what formation are we actually going with.
4-3-3.
4-3-3. You know what I'm going with? Going Enzo, Caicedo, Cole, fucking Palmer.
Okay, my turn.
Cole Palmer in midfield, Cole Palmer on the right wing, Cole Palmer on the left wing.
Palmer's not going to play right wing. I'm putting him in midfield. Because Palmer's position is a 10, if you knew that.
I mean, but he plays across. Like, yeah, you can say, yeah,
he played a 10 against
he's a 10, but he also
Middlesbrough.
plays on the wing sometimes. We can interchange.
Championship side now.
We can
He played
interchange.
number 10 against, I swear, what team did he play against? I think that was Fulham. He played 10
I think he might have had more performances coming off the right wing, I think.
because they
Don't
played in
quote me
right
on that.
wing majority. But I feel like Liverpool have better wingers than us, which is why I'm putting.
Okay,
Palmer
and
in the
Pat,
8.
what's your midfield?
My midfield 3, at the holding, I have Moises Caicedo. As an 8, I have McAllister. And as the other 8, this is tough, you know, but Conor Gallagher.
Hey, yo, this nigga, you just go, just go. Kick this guy out. Kick this guy out.
He likes dogs on his team. He likes dogs on his team.
No.
That's something we can agree.
Kick this guy out.
No, hold on. Let me land.
Can we put like Jota? Does he play in the midfield sometimes?
Don't.
He doesn't?
He has, but don't. That's only in certain situations. He never starts in midfield.
Like for me, like look, I'm gonna say from this, okay. So I already have my 6. That's Caicedo. I already have my 8, my ball playing 8, McAllister. I like a ball playing 8 that can run, Enzo Fernandez. I like a ball playing 8 that is able to not only help me offensively, but help me defensively. Not guys that can only like play against team up from the EFL, the Championship. So I was hesitating between 2 players, Curtis Jones. No, actually 3. Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, and Gallagher. But I'm like, let's put Gallagher in there. Gallagher's a club player. I'm going from the club mindset. Gallagher's also a Pochettino. Gallagher's also a Pochettino player. That's why he's playing so much.
If you think about it, Gallagher can be a club player because I feel like Klopp will get frustrated with that guy because the guy, he's like, yes, he's a dog and everything. He does all the work and effort and everything, but Klopp won't appreciate him when it comes offensively because offensively he's very, very bad. So I feel like that will limit your team. But hey, you like dogs. I don't blame you. So.
Okay, let's
I'm
move
a
to
dog myself.
Let's move to the front 3. The front 3. On the right wing, I'm gonna put Mo Salah is not gonna be here for this game.
He's injured.
Okay,
I would
change
put
of plans. I'll put Cole Palmer on the right wing.
So I feel like you guys have better like wingers. I'm not gonna even argue about that. You guys have better wingers than us.
The thing is like whoever's gonna play on that right side, whether it's Harvey Elliott, whether it's Jota, whether it's
that's who you guys have.
Whether it's Luis Diaz,
They'll still win.
whoever
Diaz is better than
whoever we play on the right side, they'll manage, right? Jota can play with both feet. Like whoever plays there is gonna manage, but none of them actually play there, right? They're playing out of position, and because of that, I would put Cole Palmer.
Yeah, I'll put him up. I will put Cole Palmer on the Cole Palmer. Put him on the right wing, and then my left wing. I will actually put Jota in there.
Yeah, let's go one by one.
One by one? Okay, who do you want on your right
Cole
wing?
Palmer.
Cole Palmer?
Cole Palmer right wing.
It's too late.
Wait, because you're telling me your right fingers and that's not a position.
We don't have any right wingers other than Salah.
Wow. Because
Harvey Elliott.
I think Diaz is because if people are going to say Sterling out of respect because Sterling has more experience than the rest of people you mentioned. Yeah. But I don't with Sterling. I do not with for Sterling. But I'll go Diaz. I think Diaz is better than Sterling.
No, I think Diaz is better than Palmer too. But the thing is he doesn't play on that. That's out of position, you know.
So how
we're talking this season
out of chemistry.
How do your players like the players that play out of position in the right wing? Yeah. How do they fare? Like, are they very good there, or you can tell that this person
so much.
Bournemouth, like we had, it was like Diaz was there a bit, and then they kind of switched it. First it was Elliott, he was there, and then Diaz, and they played good. Like we did play good, right? Like Diaz had an assist, I think, and Jota had 2 goals, Nunes had 2 goals. Okay. So like our attack, they're very fluid.
Yeah.
Like Nunes can go on the left, through the middle. He can even go on the right. His 2 goals against Newcastle came on the right.
You say Nunes?
Nunes is very.
Nunes is playing right wing?
No, I'm
He
saying
can play across
he
the
can play
floor,
across.
So
because
can
I'm saying
Jota.
they're all fluid, you know.
And Gakpo.
Okay,
So,
but
yeah.
my real question is, I'm not trying to say against small boys. I'm talking about big boys. How do they fare against?
We
the big
haven't
boys?
played any big boys. Other when Salah's played every single game.
Yeah.
Wait, like
yeah,
big
They
boys,
don't
like
really
you mean like big
trust-
clubs?
yeah,
They
big
don't
clubs,
really
yeah.
trust the whole interchange.
Wait,
thing when
Chelsea's
they
But
a-
play
Chelsea's
bigger
not a
teams.
big club.
That's what I was gonna
Everybody
say.
knows that.
But anyway,
That's what I
before
was
we get
gonna
into
say,
it,
literally.
on the left side, I personally am gonna go with Jota. I like.
Wait,
him a
wait.
lot.
I didn't say my point. So I'll go with Sterling.
With Sterling. Okay, on the left side, I'm going with. So you're not putting your boy Palmer in this
He's
team?
in
Man,
the
he's in the
He's-
midfield.
Oh,
He
no,
played
I
for
put
the
Palmer in the midfield.
My bad. So Jota, I like him a lot. I think he's very versatile. I think he's a hardworking player. I think he's very technical.
Because
I'm gonna put him there on the left side.
Okay, so in terms of the left side, it's hard because my left side is really dependent on my striker. So on my left, it's either going to be Cody Gakpo or Nunez. And I'm going to put Darweezy on the left. The thing is typically I would prefer Darwin in through the middle and Gakpo on the left. But Jota, he's been in incredible form.
Yeah.
Like, he has to play. And he plays best through the middle. So for me, it's going to be Jota and then Nunez. For now.
Okay, for me, I was hesitating between 2 names simply because of the point that you made, where like they can play off of each other. But this is gonna sound weird, especially coming from me. But Mikhail Mudryk is gonna be my left winger.
Oh God.
Wow, that took a drastic turn, folks. If you're as shocked as I am, I wasn't expecting to hear that name at all. You know,
Even the Chelsea fans laugh.
yeah. But
Mikhail
let's hear your
Mudryk-
reason. Let's hear your reason.
No, honestly, I think
Let's hear your reason.
I think the potential of Mikhail Mudryk is through the roof.
It's that number 10 shirt. See
Potential
flashes of hazard.
reform.
Okay. If we're being honest, Luis Diaz has to take that left wing. That's me. But honestly, I personally feel that like Mikhail Mudryk, especially depending on who the right back is, he can have a lot of space to utilize that speed. Now the question is, how does he use it? Because the problem with this guy is the final third.
Konate,
He always
if
makes the
plays,
wrong decisions.
Konate's locking his ass up.
Anyways, he always makes the wrong decisions in the final third. If, for the sake of argument, he manages for this game, let's say for this one game, he manages to do it,
Okay.
manages to, get out that bird box that he has inside of the, the head, he could do something. I personally think that Mikhail Mudryk's upside is over there.
But coming into this game, you're telling me that he has a better chance of putting in a better performance over Diaz, Gakpo, Jota. Really? Coming into this game,
And
You're right.
too.
You're right.
Sterling.
Coming into this game,
Yeah.
you're right. So I guess you guys swayed me to change my pick, and I'll go. Actually, nah, fuck that. I'm not weak. I'm going Mikhail Mudryk.
Okay, we'll keep it at that. And then the
I
last
think
position.
Parks, you actually make a very good point.
Okay.
But the way we play, our left back doesn't go forward enough for Modric to attack the space and everything. So I don't think Modric is a good pick. But I'll go with. I said I went to Sterling in the right wing, so I'll go with Diaz. Yeah, I'll go with Diaz.
Diaz.
To be honest, I think people that choose Diaz, they haven't been he's been informed. Like Newcastle had a really good performance.
He hasn't been good in like a year.
But Diaz, he doesn't
He
not
doesn't.
that-
He doesn't
he's
have
just not
it
consistent.
anymore.
It's just-
I saw that on Twitter too. I saw that Liverpool fans were saying he comes alive once in a while. And
No,
all that
he's
kind
been
of stuff.
he it looks like he's getting back to his best, but I feel like Nunez and I'm going off of recent performances, and also Nunez always gets chances, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't always make them, but he's always having an impact. Diaz sometimes he won't have any impact, so that's why I feel like if you don't put Nunez, it has to be Gakpo.
So who plays? Okay, yeah, you guys actually have a lot of wingers.
And I honestly didn't even know that Musala wasn't going to be around, because if I had known that, Salah would have been on the right and Palmer probably in midfield for me. But the last position, the striker. For me, I have to give this guy some props. There's been a lot of shouts on whether or not he's been a flop. Some people are still giving him time. Some people are over him. But I think
Jota's not on your team.
No, Jota's on the left side.
Left side.
And for me, the main man up front coming into this game is going to be Darwin Núñez. I wasn't really messing with the braids at first, but I'm not going to lie, it's grown on me. I kind of mess with it. It's gone. It's gone.
I was gonna say it's gone.
Oh, I messed with
Bro,
the braids.
it was one game.
I messed with the braids now. He's going to be my man up front.
Yes, I mean, I think I would like. I for me, it's Núñez in the left, Jota through the middle. Just off current form, but Núñez, like, he has to get in there regardless. I feel like we don't want Rampage Jackson over there, you know. So,
he's not even here. He's in Senegal.
He's in Senegal.
He just wanted to sub.
Oh, he's Senegalese. I thought he was a different. I knew he was Senegalese, but I thought he played for a different country.
No, he plays for them stills.
Oh.
But yeah, Action Jackson, Tito Jackson, Michael Jackson, Joe Jackson. Obviously, even if he was healthy, I would not play him.
According to a certain Hamza, Drogba,
the Drogba region, the second coming of Drogba. That's the guy that apparently knows a lot of football.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently, but that's him for another top.
Cucurella was the best left back in 2022.
Koulibaly's the best center back in the world. Apparently.
Yeah.
Tommy Tuchel's the best coach in the world.
Just to confirm, if there's any racist audience, I'm not Hamza. Hamza is another black guy.
Okay, but striker. I'm hesitating between two, Diogo, Darwizi. I have to go.
Who's on your left? Mudryk, you said.
Mudryk, that front three. Mudryk,
I think that's why
just
you're
ruined the whole dynamic of that front three.
Who do you want to put?
So I have Palmer. I think it has to be, for the link up, it has to be Jota. Palmer, Jota, and then Mudryk, cutting it back across.
Okay, and Sam, who's your...
My striker is going to be Darwin Núñez. And yeah, so that's going to be Liverpool front line of Núñez, Diaz, and...
Sterling, you said.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about... Because I don't like Sterling. Sterling is not really that effective. But Sterling, yeah. Sorry. Sterling, Núñez, and Diaz.
Okay. Just lastly, just to switch up my midfield, because I wasn't sure who was playing, who's not. I'm about Caicedo, Zobo, and Cole Palmer in there. And
yeah, as long as we don't have the Argentine.
Show them the Argentinian that they're talking about won the man of the match against them. But hey,
the Argentinian that got carried by McAllister at the World Cup.
Okay.
The Argentinian
how did he get carried by a World Cup?
The Argentinian that got carried.
Do you want to wrap this up first, please?
Who's number one in the league?
Who won?
Who's the best midfielder in the world?
What award did they give Enzo? What award did they give Enzo in the World Cup?
A young player award.
How did he carry? People say Enzo was one of the best players. People say
Enzo
carried Argentina more than McAllister.
Okay, I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that.
I've heard that.
Who's people?
They say the Argentinians.
Say names.
The Argentinians.
Name names.
Sources.
One Argentinian name.
Felipe Luis.
Okay. Well, I think that concludes the whole Liverpool Chelsea topic.
You got one more thing. You got one more thing to say?
Nah, I'm just gonna say, I hope you guys have a good day.
Before we close it.
To me, even if we don't win that game, I don't mind, because to me, if we are actually title contenders, if we're gonna win the league, we'll win that game. And if we don't, I don't think we deserve to win that game, because to be Premier League champions, you need to show up. And you need to get points against top 6 clubs. And if we can't beat Chelsea,
it was even like a top 10 club.
I have a question. Did you guys show up against United?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We have
Did
to
you show up against United?
Relax. I'm talking to the winners.
Oh, but I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. We're
more
winners than you.
You know we're not far apart each other. You know we're not far apart each other. But that's a conversation for another day. That's a conversation for another day. But Alif, so I was saying.
No, exactly. We didn't show up against United. We didn't show up against. Really, that's the only time we didn't show up in Chelsea in the beginning of the season.
No.
But I'm saying
Chelsea showed up against two-man down Tottenham.
No, but listen.
See, yo, relax.
These guys
we showed up against Man City, my nigga. Have you showed up against Man City?
These guys were
have you?
You won against Man City.
We drew.
We showed up, but you said who Chelsea showed up against. Chelsea has
drawing is not a show up.
Bet. I'm ending this episode now. Have a good episode.
Nah, that's not how you end it, bro. Hold on.
Like I was saying,
I'm not ending. I'm just trying to go to speak.
Okay, so
that concludes a fantastic debate. Looking forward to the match review. We're gonna have you back again. Hopefully
next week you're back.
Hopefully we'll have you back so we can see the aftermath of all of this chaos that went down. I'm gonna hand it over to Pat to wrap us up.
All right, then. So it's been the Top 3 podcast for a special guest. It's been a lot of fun. energetic conversations that are always respectful, peaceful about the beautiful game. Like I said, you're getting analysis, banter, and jokes. It's been Top 3. We're out.